Good evening. It's Shannon. Just wanted to go through what I'm working on tonight. So, a works in progress Wednesday. A WIP Wednesday. I'm actually making it on a WIP Wednesday. I just realized. So, yay me. So, on the needlepoint front, I actually started this little lemon canvas, and I showed how I use a waist knot last night. And so I did that and then filled in some of the yellow. So not very much progress, but it's a start. Better than I was doing yesterday at this time. So for this canvas, I have used just some DMC5, and I used this variegated for the lightest yellow, and then another variegated, which I don't love, but it's okay. It's supposed to be more of a tan color on the canvas, but I use this variegated, sort of a more mellow yellow, a little grayed. It's grayed, a little more desaturated, I guess. And then this more of a bright yellow. And then the odd thing is the way that it's painted, it has this light green on it. So I color matched as best I could. So we'll see how that works. But I've got this little light green, and then I do have a variegated green that I bought that I will use for the leaves, just to give it some dimension, I guess. And then I was debating about doing a decorative stitch on this gingham background. I need to pull out my stitch guide and see if that's something I can figure out. Because it's 1, 2, 3. It's a 4x4 grid, so I feel like that's conducive to mosaic stitch. So that's probably what I'm going to do there. So that's my needlepoint that I started, and then I'm working on the smocking again. I started the little geometric stitch. It's very hard to see. I will see if I can do more of a close-up from either a video or a still picture and put it in here. If I can figure that out. So working on that, and I've made a little bit of progress on my new sweater that I cast on, just a few rows out of the navy blue linen, but I will go grab that, so stand by. The magic of editing. So here's this little sweater that I've just barely started, so just a cast on. It's got raglan increases. It's called the Perfect Knit Tee, I think is the pattern. But making it out of this navy blue Zoe yarn. That's a cotton linen blend. So I think that will be great if I can finish it this summer. We'll see. And then the shawl that I'm working on is called the Soho Square shawl, and it's really a fun construction. You cast on a really long amount, and then you work short rows back and forth to make a half of a triangle, and then you or half of a square, and then you knit back down to knit the other side of the square. And so it's made up of 4 colors, and so I'm just doing the short rows right now, and then I'll add in my contrast colors. So as that develops, I will share more so that you can see the progress as it goes along. Right now it's pretty boring. It's just lots and lots of garter stitch. It's not very exciting to see, but I will share as I go along. So I appreciate you coming along. I hope you're working on something fun tonight.